June calendar, as we all know, to November, December, due to Qatar's intense summer heat. So because of the conditions, the games were moved from June, as we always know that it's around June that we hold the World Cup, to November, December. According to the World Football Governing Body, FIFA, the Qatar World Cup audience is projected at 5 billion people, up from 3.8 billion viewers in 2018. So the viewership is projected to be much higher than the previous sessions of World Cup. From 3.8 billion in 2018, this year, 2022, we project to have viewership of 5 billion globally, not in Uganda only. The FIFA World Cup tournament is organized once in 4 years, as you know, providing the great opportunities for football fans across the globe and excellent product merchandising, promotion, and advertising. As a football-loving nation, the government of Uganda has always supported UBC, the public broadcaster, to ensure that the citizens are part of the global community in sports, entertainment, trade, as well as science and innovation. Let us all enjoy the games as part of our festive season and leverage on it to grow our business through sponsorship, promotion, and advertising. Let me also use this opportunity to thank the government of Uganda for supporting sports and also living the promise of ensuring that UBC shall always secure rights, shall be supported by government to enable Ugandans and all those who live in this country be able to watch and follow the World Cup games from their sitting rooms or from public places, wherever you choose to view from. I would like also to thank the different corporate companies that are already part of the World Cup live broadcast on the UBC, and we do encourage the other companies not to miss on this glorious opportunity to present your products and services to the market. In other words, I am mobilizing different companies and entities to advertise with UBC and take advantage of this opportunity of airing World Cup, because all of us shall be viewed, shall be glued on UBC, and therefore it's an opportunity for companies to advertise and do marketing, taking advantage of this great opportunity. So we wish you good viewing, and the UBC team is here. It continues to assure Ugandans of high quality pictures and high quality presentation, and therefore we want to thank UBC once again for this opportunity and encourage Ugandans to follow the World Cup games, but of course responsibly, ensure that all of us are secure and we follow the games from start to finish. So that is the main issue or item that we came to present, that Ugandans will have the opportunity to watch through a free-to-air arrangement, and the UBC is here. If there are any questions or points of clarification that any of you may want to raise, you'll be free. Let me give you the Luganda version, and then we can raise any questions. Njagala kubebaza abamawulire abaze obwaleero, tuze wano nga gavumenti okubanjulira nti emipiira ey'ensi yonna gye tuyita World Cup egenda kutandika ate ejja kubeera mu nsi gye tuyita QATAR. Ate ekitongole kyaffe ekya gavumenti ekya UBC kyekyafunye obuyinza okulaga emipiira ngu tosasula kye tuyita free to air. Kitegeeza nti bw'oba olina TV tekyetaagisa okusasula, ojja kuba ogirabira bwereere ku UBC. Ate tujja kuba tugiraga okutandika ennaku 2 omwezi ogwa Novemba okutuuka omupiira ogusembayo mwezi ogwa 12 ennaku 18. Kati awo kitegeeza nti TV yaffe eya UBC ne Star TV ne radio stations 11 eza UBC zigenda kuba zilaga omupiira ogwa World Cup. Tukimanyi bulungi nti bulijjo emipiira ya World Cup ebeerako mu mwezi ogwa June, July, naye omwaka guno gwa 2022 kubanga omupiira guli mu nsi eya QATAR, ate ogw'ensonga y'embeera z'obutonde kati bagutwala mwezi ogwa 11-12 kubanga eri mu kwa 6 kwa 7 wabeerawo omusana mungi ogujja kukosa abazanyi b'omupiira. Kati twagala kwebaza gavumenti kubanga yasuubiza Bannayuganda nti buli kiseera bwe tubeera n'omupiira ogwa World Cup ejja kuba egutusaako okulabira mu kuyitira mu UBC. Te gavumenti emaze kusasula byonna byonna ebyetaagibwa. Kati kutandika n'ennaku 2 omwezi ogwa Novemba, kati UBC butereevu ejja kuba etulaga omupiira ogwa World Cup. Twagala kwebaza ebitongole companies ezimu ezikola ne UBC nezikola advertising okulaba nti begatta ku UBC mu kulaga omupiira gwa World Cup. Ate tusaba ne companies ez'enjawulo nti emikisa ekyaliyo okukwatagana ne UBC okulaga omupiira ogw'ensi yonna ogwa World Cup. Tubasaba nti ffenna tulabe emipiira tugirabe bulungi, ate tugirabe n'obwegendereza oba tuli mu public places. Tulabe nti abantu baffe bonna bali secure okuva November 20th okutuuka December 18 kati omupiira ogusembayo gwe bagenda kuba bagulaga. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. Yes. So any question, clarification, or any comment? Yes. No problem. Okay. Aduwa waliwo ekirala mubuuze nga 2-3 tubiddemu mulundi gumu.
Nze Kalonskovia nakamyakola ne telefoni. Tuwuliddeko ku nteekateeka ez'okumajinga emikutu gy'amawulire eminafu n'egitalina kapasite bulungi. Simanyi oba enteekateeka eyo evuddemu mmwe okulaba nti waliwo okutumbula professionalism n'okulaba nti abakozi basasulwa ate esobola bulungi amajingibwe n'oyo alina kapasite entonotono.
You put it in English again also.
We've heard about a strategy to merge the weak media houses. One, to promote professionalism and also to ensure that journalists and other workers are paid. could you confirm this? Is this from you, or it's not? It doesn't exist.
Where did you hear it from? Well, okay. Any other? Yeah? Yeah. Not late. That will, which commission? What has Okay, let me respond. The one of how much UBC will answer it directly because the money was channeled through you. Let me start with the one of merging media houses. I think what I'm being advised that there is a story in one of the dailies, I think quoting a commissioner who I think made a remark in the public discussion about the possibility of merging media houses. I've not read the story, but I think he was just giving a suggestion on how you can improve performance of media houses, but has not been discussed in the government. I think he was just giving a personal academic point at some discussion, but has not been discussed within the government. But there is nothing that stops media houses merging, especially private sector media houses. For us, the government, we have not thought of merging any media houses. But the media, you who represent the media houses, should any media house want to merge with another, I think government would have no objection. But from the government side, no such a discussion has taken place. If it had, we would still come here and inform you. So that ekyobuuziza nti waliwo ekirowoozo ekyokumajinga amawulire nti media house emu emajinge n'endala, ndowooza kyali ekirowoozo ky'omuntu yabuntu commissioner, naye tetunaba kukirowoozaako nga gavumenti nti tumajinge media houses. Naye bw'oba waliwo media house bweyagala kumajinga n'endala eza private, tewali ekibagaana okukola mergers, naye nga gavumenti tetunaba okukirowoozaako nti media houses zaffe za gavumenti tizimajinge. Let me invite UBC, maybe the MD or any other person you'd want to answer the first question of how much government through UBC has paid.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you, members of the press. As UBC, first of all, we want to thank the government of Uganda. We want to thank the Honorable Minister, Dr. Chris Baryomunsi, who has championed the issue of securing the rights. The Ministry of ICT and National Guidance has played a pivotal role in making sure that the rights are paid for. We want to assure Ugandans that we have the rights fully paid by government. The matches will be broadcast, and as you know, free to air, and as the national broadcaster, we are now in talks even with you, the private media, because we are going to involve, we want to rally everyone to look at this as a common good for Uganda. We are going to invite some of your sports journalists from the other media houses to join UBC team in the commentaries. My rallying point is, let's look at UBC as not your competitor. You complement what UBC does. So when we call upon you, come into the commentary room. I hope that you're going to join Fifi Pinky, who is here with us. Where is she? Is she there? Otai, where are you? Maybe come here. Some people only hear your voices. Yeah, these are going to be some of our lead persons, but not the only ones. We are going to incorporate both your sports journalists from your different media houses. We are going to incorporate sports administrators, the coaches, and we hope that this is going to be a lively event. We are going to pick up very many lessons, because I predict that not very far Uganda will be participating in the World Cup with the support that government is giving sports. So about the issue, don't get worried about the money. We are still looking for more money, because even the people that will be on set, we need to facilitate them. We need to facilitate the set that we are going to put up in the studios. So let's concentrate on the game, and let's all give it our best. And the free-to-air channels, you know that you can pick our signal. We're already in touch with the administrators to see how we complement that.
Okay, I've heard the explanation, but maybe you didn't answer my question. Yes. But my question was, we need at least some accountability. Yes. Because this is a national duty.
Accountability shall be given. I have started with accountability of the matches will be relayed. Yep. And you can Google find out how much the free-to-air rights are. It's out there. As investigative journalists, go and work. Yes, any other question? Any other clarification? Any other clarification?
Question about the money.
Same question about the money? I've already covered that. Let's get to another point.
It's over, sir.
Okay, additionally, you have talked about that you need more money. But like you need more money, but you have not told us the amount of money that you have right now. Your accountability, say that we can see how we can make it.
That's why the minister has made an appeal to all the private sector out there to come on board and use this opportunity to market, to sell their products. We already have companies like Coca-Cola on board. We have Nile breweries and many others.
Mine is about the activations that UBC usually has whenever they are hosting such tournaments. What are the plans? What are the activations for the fans? How are the fans going to benefit? And things like that. But then to the minister, plans to see that Uganda actually not only hosts such tournaments but also compete favorably. What are they? Thank you.
William, you can talk about the activations.
Good morning and thank you. Thank you for the question. In terms of activation, lots of things are being done, especially we are doing this with our partners. We are planning to have about 4 different main activation. Balam Marketing Agency is planning 4 different activation, and remember they do not have the rights to do this, so they have to work with UBC. Hence UBC will collaborate with Balam Marketing Agencies and the different partners who are interested in doing this. And 1 activation will be in Kampala, and then 3 different regional places which they are yet to come up with. This may include Mbale, Gulu, Arua and Barara. So those are the key places where we're going to see huge activation, public viewing if you like. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much for the questions. One, we have released 1.56 billion Uganda shillings towards this payment of free-to-air. But maybe more money may be needed. That's why the MD was not categorical on stating a figure. But if you are saying how much have we paid so far, 1.56 billion Uganda shillings has so far been released by Minister of Finance to facilitate this payment. But like the MD was saying, we may need more money, and that's why they want to be definitive. So I don't want you to think that maybe we are hiding information and so forth. Then secondly, you asked what the government is doing to make sure that we also participate and compete at that level. One, the government of Uganda prioritizes sports and considers sports as a key area. That is why the president created that department headed by a minister of state, the Ministry of Education and Sports. It is a specific minister responsible for sports. If you notice as journalists, over time, the budget for sports has been progressively increasing. If you compare, say, 10 years ago, how much was being allocated to the development of sports and what it is today, there has been a tremendous increase. I recall about 10 years ago when we were in Parliament and the budget was like 3 billion. I think now has even gone over 40 billion in the space of a few years. So the commitment from government is there to develop sports, to develop talent. And indeed Uganda has been performing fairly well when you look at sports in general. Leave alone football, but sports in general. Uganda has been shining and doing well, and we shall continue to put in more resources to invest more in sports. You never know, maybe the next World Cup we shall be there and we can even strengthen stake the trophy, the World Cup trophy. So the commitment is there from government, and we shall continue to put in resources, encourage talent development, and we call upon our schools in the entire country to promote sports as an extracurricular activity, but also our young people to really interest themselves in sports, because there are very many benefits associated with sporting. Because now you can survive as a professional just in sports. In other words, sports itself is a profession, but also there are health benefits in sporting and many other advantages which we all know. And therefore, we shall continue prioritizing the area of sports, including football, as a government. Kati government ya Uganda esemizannyo ekitwalamu nga kintu kikulu nnyo, y'ensonga lwaki ne president yateekako department eya sports, n'ateekako minister agenda kukulira ery'emizannyo mu Ministry of Education and Sports. N'ensente n'ensimbi ze tuteeka mu sports mu budget ya Uganda, budget y'eggwanga zigenda zeeyongera mu myaka nga 10-15 ewedde. Ng'otunuulira esente zetuteekako kati zigenda zeeyongera, ate tujja kwongera kuteekamu amaanyi mu lya sports. Tukubiriza abavubuka baffe Abannayuganda abali mu masomero n'abatali mu masomero nti bateeke amaanyi mu ly'emizannyo, kubanga emizannyo nawe guyinza kuba omulimo, kubanga waliwo ng'abazanyi emipiira ye profession yaabwe ate yebabeezaako, naye waliwo n'emigaso mingi eva mu lya sports. So tusaba abantu baffe bonna mu Uganda okulaba nti ery'emizannyo babiteekemu amaanyi. Ekibuuzo kye mubuuzizza nti ssente meka zetusasudde, omukulu wa UBC yabagambye nti tukyasasula. So naye gavumenti yakafulumya $1 billion ne million ata 1.56 billion Ministry ya Finance yakafulumya okusasula ku nsonga eno eya World Cup. Mwe bakyetaagisa okwongeramu essente kati gavumenti eri wiri kuziteekamu okulaba nti Abannayuganda babeere nti balaba emipiira ate bagirabe bulungi. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala.
Gavumenti yagamba nti abaana basomera wabweru wa Kasanda ne Mubiri naye nga babeera Kasanda ne Mubiri tebagenda kuddayo, balina okusigala mu masomero bakunoonya yab'enganda zaabwe. Ab'amasomero bakaaba bagamba nti ebikozesebwa South tebalina, ate Kasanda eri wali abaana bakyali sitaaka mu masomero nga bamaze ebigulu. Ekyo gavumenti ekirowoozaako ki?
Thank you very much. First of all, you know, all those measures were announced in the context of containing the Ebola outbreak. And we appeal to Ugandans to support all those measures because you know how dangerous some of these diseases can be. But the government will come again here to give details in answer to your question, especially the Ministry of Works working with education. They will be able to give details on how we are aware of those challenges associated with some of these measures, but my colleagues, the responsible ministers, will come and answer to the detail some of those observations which you are raising. Any other question? Can I give you like 5 minutes to raise any other issue you would want to raise, even if it is not about UBC? Yeah? Yeah. Kati ekyentambula y'abayizi mu Kasana ne Mubende ekisooka twagala ffenna tutegeere nti ebyo byonna gavumenti bye ya announcing byonna bikwatagana n'okulwanisa ekirwadde ekya Ebola. Ate tukubiriza Abannayuganda naffe ffenna nti ekirwadde kikyaliwo, ate tubeere beegendereza okulaba nti tukole kyonna ekisoboka tugoberere advice y'abasawo ne ministry ery'obulamu okulaba nti ekirwadde kya Ebola tekitukosa ate tukirwanise kiveewo. Kati bikwatagana n'entambula y'abayizi mu Kasanda ne Mubende Ebola gyeri, kati baminisita abavunaanyizibwa bajja kukomawo wano babaweereze enteekateeka empya gavumenti yeetegese okulaba nti entambula y'abaana tugirongoseza bulungi mu Kasanda ne Mubende. So mu nnaku zitali za wala bajja kukomawo wano babaweereze details y'entegeka gye tutaddeko. Naye tubasaba ate kyagala kubeebaza abamawulire kubanga tukolagana bulungi ku bw'okuweereza amawulire ku kulwanisa ekirwadde ekya Ebola. Ekyo njagala kubeebaza abamawulire kubanga abamu abantu up country babeera n'okutya, naye mukoze omulimu omulungi okubanyonyola okusaasaana amawulire ne babeera bakakamu. Naye twongera okubasaba nti tukitegeere ffenna nti Ebola ekyaliwo ate tusobola kugirwanisa ne tugiwangula. Yes, oba toyagala kubuuza ki?
I have a question. My name is Raymond Kamala.
Yes.
My question goes to you about the press conference that was organized by Dr. Kizabesije. Spoke strongly against the early campaigns that are happening.
The early
campaigns that are happening between MK Army and the father. I
as the Ministry of National Guidance, why don't you come in and stop all this focus? Because even today in the morning when I was coming, the border riders have been trying to with the road. Why does it seem that when one party does the same, it's condemned and another party does the same? It's happening.
Okay. I will probably, like you have said, come at some specific time to comment, but for now I can say there are no campaigns in Uganda because the Constitution clearly gives us a roadmap on when to go into campaigns, and that time has not yet come. When you say one party, it's as if you are referring to political parties. I am a member of the NRM party. The NRM produced a candidate last time in the names of President Yoweri Museveni. The NRM campaigned and won. The president is now in office. He's not a candidate. And right now, as NRM party.
Yeah, viewer, welcome back from the media center where UBC is launching FIFA from Qatar. So for football lovers, the madness is on. We'll start soon. And